No, I laugh again. How can you talk about that? It's just like going to the White House and saying wasteful spending, or going to the villa and saying wasteful spending. The government house of a state, of a nation, is their legacy. It is the property. In Igbo land we call it the Obi, that is the place where the entire state receives their visitors and do government business. It is a very serious environment. It is manicured in such a way that it represents the essence, the heritage of the entirety of over 4 million Abians. And I'm saying that this government house has been duly located in Ogurube layout. There is the legislature there, there is the executive there, there's the judiciary there, there's the civil service there, as a one-stop shop for government business. And that Governor Otti has committed this harakiri, this anathema, this unbelievable criminality of taking the entire Abia state to his private bedroom at Umvosi, 54 kilometers away. And as I'm talking to you, more than 30 lawyers in Abia state are suing him because every single decision he has taken in his bedroom at Umvosi from the day he started to today is illegal, it is completely null and void. He cannot take Abia State and micromanage us into his bedroom at Umvosi, and you expect us to keep quiet? Is that what you expect?
The Abia State governor has a right of reply. We're hoping to follow up closely with all of the allegations you have made.
Exactly, and when they reply finish, you bring them.
But hold on a minute.
One-on-one with me on.
Let us go on a short break. There's nobody talking with you now, so we are probably not going to invite you again. We will hear from them as well. That's why we're talking to you.
To Eze Chikam Nayo, I have a message for him. This is a different government. And my response to his request that came at the beginning of this administration remains the same. The person he sent to me, oh, he wants to be part of this government. I told him no. And the answer is no. So we have followed him. He has been part of every government from 1999. In 2007, he started blackmailing the governor at that time, and they called him and gave him a job. If he likes, let him hang on a transformer. This government will not call him. So he says I should do a video. I checked the records and I found about 5 or 6 schools are being done in Umunochi as we speak. He should come home and see them if he's not afraid of coming home. I shouldn't do a video. Why should I do a video and prove to him that I'm working in his local government? No, he should come. He should not stay in Abuja. And if he comes, please, somebody should also tell him not to forget to also visit the university where he claimed he read law. I'm also working there. Okay? And to the people that sent him, first of all, they sent the wrong person. A man without credibility. You don't need to send him to go and talk about it. You need to, and in any case, they may not have found a man with credibility to come and talk rubbish. Because if you send a man who understands numbers, he will tell you, no, this one is budget. Let's look at what has been spent. I was looking at the numbers, and by June this year, we have spent about 14.43 billion.
I really love it when I see governors reply their critics using numbers. I hate it when governors who are in vintage position go hand in mud or try to undermine themselves by not replying critically to what has been said about their government. And I always say this thing, that if you are averse to criticism, if you don't like people criticizing you or putting your effort on a scale to weigh whether it is something that they are interested in or they want to rely upon, if you don't want that, then don't be in government. don't be in government. And because quite frankly, it is debilitating to see people like Governor Nwifuru of Ebonyi State prevailing on a radio station, ownership of a radio station, to suspend the general manager because the manager called him out, stating that his people are not doing the right things. His people whom he employed are usually playing in the field when it's supposed to be work hours. That he's supposed to be looking out for those who work, and those who don't work, ask them to leave. Then because of that criticism, and to think that when Nwifuru came into power, this same general manager of the Legacy FM in Ebonyi State usually praises this guy, usually gives him props, usually, gives him his support whenever he comes on his program. But all of a sudden, he started seeing something totally different. And look, this is not the government that we actually voted for. This is 2 years down the line, and there's nothing to point out to say categorically this guy has done. He couldn't even pick up from where his predecessor left off. I'm talking about Umahi. Umahi, you could say, is a new phase of Ebonyi State. 2 years after he left office, we are still speaking about Umahi's achievement compared to what this guy has been there for 2 years. So what do we point at and say, oh, this is a legacy project by this government, or this is what he has been able to achieve? But the only thing he's good at is to identify people who criticize him online and then either attacks them or arrest them or put them somewhere. I will not be surprised if tomorrow I am being arrested for what I'm doing right now. I remember somebody who said something in Imo State, and all of a sudden, he was found in the Ebonyi State that the governor has arrested him for the comments that he made about, the government of Ebonyi State. Why don't you reply the person, with facts, with numbers? Then if the person goes beyond criticizing you or maybe making assertions that are wrong or defaming you, then the court should be able to take care of that. Why arrest people, incarcerate them, put them in custody for more than 24 hours because you are a governor voted by the masses, that you can even die, you can even fall and die at any time, that you can that God can decide to remove the power from you at any time? So why, I don't know why such leaders find themselves right into government houses. And this should be some sort of a wake-up call for everybody, including Nigerian youths. Look, it's about time to pick the leaders you really do want to lead you. You shouldn't allow people who are of questionable character to assume office only because their organs say they should come. On a very good day, would Nwifuru win an election in Ebonyi State if they are to bring out people who are really out to do an election, a free and fair election? Can Nwifuru win an election in Ebonyi State? So it's because of the help of Umahi. If Umahi didn't help him, we know what happened in that 2023 elections. It's just that Peter Obi and the Labour Party, they don't have a very credible candidate in that Labour Party. And these guys kept harassing opposition. They kept harassing opposition in 2023 because they knew the strength of Labour Party in 2023. Because Peter Obi swept Ebonyi State. So it's so unfortunate. Look at Abia State government replying, like giving you numbers and stating the facts. The reason why you are doing what you're doing is because you want to be part of my government, and you have sent people to come and meet me about joining my government, and I'm saying no. But then again, this. You reply people and speak and correct them, and because you are in vintage position, you should be a governor that you are, not a tout, not a motorcycle tout, not an aburu. I just said I should put this out there. The way he responded, and the fact that this guy does this every now and then. He speaks to press, to even bloggers when they fear you, bloggers will go all out to bring out even things that you think that they cannot get to. They will bring it out. But he speaks to bloggers. He answers questions. He answers questions from bloggers. He wants you to speak that thing with your mind. That thing where the things say if you tell him, he go pay them. Tell him. These are people who want to want some growth and development. And then when you come and when anybody speaks, we know where you're coming from. It's just that they have not added you to the plates, to the list of people that they pay money to every month. And so because of that, and then this person has actually been in government since 1999. Let other people have a taste of this thing. Let other people have a taste of this thing. That's why I keep saying this. Some of these politicians, if they are not in government for just 1 year, some of them even 6 months, they will be gone. Now cry then good day, because they don't know how to do anything. They don't know how to do business. They don't know how to invest. They have absolutely nothing to their names. Or most of them, the opportunity that they have, they squandered it, use it to carry women up and down. And then you want to come and join this government because Alex Otti is not doing well, and the only way you can get at him is by criticizing him and bringing unfounded stories or planting stories that are unfair to the government. My dear, I said I should put this out there, man. Let me keep it to myself, and tell me what you think though in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. 2027 is around the corner. I hope you're getting set for it.